part of what can make leaving AA feel so hard is that we typically don't hear from people who left AA who have like good stories to share about leaving AA, because they typically don't go back to AA and report their good stories. When I was in Alcoholics Anonymous, which I was in for 10 years and I left 5 years ago, when people would come back to AA, if they had left AA and drank and came back, they would only report how bad it was and how grateful they were or whatever to be back in AA. So we don't hear a lot of positive success stories of leaving AA because most of us leave AA and we stay anonymous. We don't say anything. We feel like guilted into not being able to own our story, speak our truth, or talk about Alcoholics Anonymous, because obviously it's a secret society, right? And you're supposed to keep your anonymity. You don't want to ruin it for the newcomer. All of the guilt, indoctrination to basically silence us and not be able to express ourselves. So this commenter writes, AA scared me. You're not alone in that. I stopped going because I always felt bad about myself. Most of the time I felt worse after leaving a meeting. I'm sober and more happy not going. So this is the case for a lot of people, is that they leave AA and they feel better than ever, or they thrive, or they're doing well. A lot of us actually go through a period, and maybe you're in this right now, you're recovering from the recovery. Like you went to AA and you got indoctrinated into 12-step ideology. You realized that it either didn't vibe with you, you weren't enjoying it. I actually enjoyed the meetings. I didn't have a bad experience there. I really loved AA. I just realized, my story is I realized it's not true. So I left because I want to have integrity. I don't want to be living a lie. And so this person didn't feel good with the meetings and they left, and they're doing good now. Now, people in AA are going to argue that, well, if you can leave and thrive, you were never a real alcoholic. That's what's called a no true Scotsman fallacy. It is a term that only exists inside of Alcoholics Anonymous. It's a way to keep the system closed so that any examples of success outside the system are then deemed that they never qualified for the system in the first place. It's like a manipulative tactic. So there are people who leave AA and thrive. I don't know what any individual should do, but if you have left and you're wondering like what's going on out here, yeah, a lot of us are out here and just not talking about us. I hear from people all the time who have left AA and their mental health is better than ever. So maybe you need a therapist, maybe you need some support, maybe you need something else to help you bridge that gap and to adjust to life outside of AA and recover from recovery. I know having a therapist who was non-12-step and recognized that AA was ridiculous really helped me deprogram from the harm of 12-step ideology. All right, let me know what you think in the comments.